I'm like looking through an anime list right now, trying to like see what scared me.
And see what scared you in the chapter?
No, one of the comments we got was what's one anime moment that scared you?
Oh.
So that's a little hard to answer.
Oh.
Yeah, just anime is not really that scary. I don't know.
Are we allowed to answer the
Inuyasha?
question now? Inuyasha had some like freaky moments.
Inuyasha has some like, as like a kid, like watching Toonami at like 2 in the morning. Like,
oh, you know what?
I think the scariest. Actually, go ahead.
Hold on, Corey. Am I allowed to answer the question now?
Yeah, I mean we live, so you can talk about what's going on in the chat.
So what was the question exactly?
In the chat for the sake while we getting everything set up. What's an anime/manga moment that scared the hell out of you besides Berserk?
Okay. I mean, it's not okay. Did we all watch Sword Art Online here?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys remember?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you're gonna say what I'm gonna say, but
that moment where Asuna is getting like groped by those tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
No, those pink. Okay.
Wait, what?
She's like getting hung up in the air.
Danny was scared because there was no consent. It just didn't sit right with him.
I was just scared of what was going to happen in Alfheim Online.
Okay, because I know they did something like that, but it was with Leafa in the recent season.
Alicization, yeah. That shit was crazy.
Yo, no, the Alicization one, bro.
Yo,
that one was crazy,
dude. I was like,
because then she gets popped.
Yeah, she died
right after that, and then revives. Spoilers, but nah. Babylon. If you guys haven't watched that anime,
breathing kind of heavy into the mic. I don't know who that is.
Sorry, man. Probably me.
Damn, we gotta get you a thing. Cover.
I got an inhaler.
Nah. Yeah, an inhaler.
I got asthma.
Nah, there's an anime called Babylon, and it's basically there's like this kind of mystery. You follow a detective, and there's a bunch of like murders going on. It gets like super supernatural. And there's just like a scene of what seems to be like a video gets sent to the detective, and it's like his underling literally being like chopped to pieces by a mystery murderer who's like not thinking that they're a murderer. And I'm like, yo,
okay,
kind of crazy.
Okay, is it a good anime? Do you recommend it?
It's pretty sick. Yeah, it's like a good like psychological like thriller type thing.
It reminds me of Monster. Something that would happen.
It does. There is trigger warning. Like a lot of cases of suicide in it. It kind of feels. Do you know that Mark Wahlberg movie, the Happening? I think it was called.
Yeah.
Where like the trees sent out like the pollen that makes people like
pheromones or some shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but there's actually like a reasoning behind it, like not the trees.
Okay. Is it old?
It is 2019. October 2019.
That's the other day.
Yeah. I remember watching it during COVID and being like, yo, this is kind of crazy. Banana Fish too. Kind of not like scary, but like also deals with trauma. You know, trauma of sorts.
Yo, you ever watch Do Da Da Da?
Yes.
I watched a little bit when it was on TV.
Oh, I love
but like I never.
Are you talking about what the first season?
Or I mean, I watched both that and X2.
Okay, no, I didn't. I think I only watched the first one.
Oh man, the intro for that was so cool, bro.
It was. I should have put that in my top 5.
So fire.
Devilman Crybaby.
So I didn't watch that. Bro. And I was like,
okay.
Because I don't like being scared, bro.
It's not scary.
It's not like scary. It's more so just like, whoa, what is going on? But in a kind of scary sense.
You know what show always freaked me out as a kid, especially like late Toonami, was Elfen Lied, because that
I never watched that.
Always looked crazy. It would
I
be
thought it was like a hentai or something, because it's always like the
Yeah.
Also, are you
it's
the
like-
first person I ever heard call it Liad? I thought it was Elfin Lead.
I thought it was
Well,
lead. Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know.
He put
Not a good
he
name, bro.
added a je ne sais quoi to it. He said Liad.
I always do,
Liad.
don't I? Hellsing always freaked me out too.
Never watched Hellsing.
Well, yeah.
It always seemed freaky.
Yapsters.
Um.
All right, well,
Let's
let's start to get things on the road, guys. The chat's been live for about 5 minutes. Thank you for everybody who's in the chat right now. We got 7 viewers. We see Rhea sat in the chat. It's
Sure.
Motions. What's going on?
What's up?
Shade 24. What's going on? Saying let's go. We got a special guest for this stream. We got a returning guest, 4th time. Sean, what's going on?
Hey.
Once again, Sean is not a content creator, so he just be
Never in
showing
person,
up.
by the way.
Oh my god, he's so mad. He's in person. He's
Never in
so
person,
mad.
Not yet. Brother,
Hey,
not yet.
Sean,
Not gonna say nothing.
when you start streaming your One Piece games or start making content, then we can have your episode.
You know what it is? I'm not a content creator. I'm gonna say that, whatever. But I'm the only one in the trenches on the Grand Line actually battling with people. That's where
That's
I'm
true.
at. That's why.
That is true.
And you could be making that content. You stay the most up to date on the meta.
I really have.
What are you doing?
About it. I'm not gonna lie to
you
you.
got a whole camera. You got a
y'all
mic.
gotta help me with like the editing and stuff. Like I gotta figure all that stuff.
Oh, I ain't
feel
helping
like
you with
the
no
hardest
editing.
part. No, I'm not doing it. But like like what you guys use.
That's crazy.
And stuff. It's like
Nah, just live stream it, bro.
Just bring the bring the videos to the office and just edit in the
you don't even gotta edit. Just live stream it, bro. Easy. Just throw it in OBS.
Yeah.
Throw the sim up, and you can use your top down camera and have your face in it. And that's light work, bro.
Danny was a little bit entertained by it, so I might have something there.
Man.
Yeah,
I didn't know what was going on, but I was having a great time watching.
You could play against Pat. You could play against Izzy online. You could play against Chin online. Well, Chin only wants to play in person. He refuses to play.
I'm a collector. I'm
down. We can play in person.
Oh,
I'm
get
down.
that, man.
Yeah, bro.
I'm literally the dude from Pokemon 2000. I am just a collector.
The Pokemon 2000 dude, it's crazy.
I don't know. Corey knows, but Chin, I don't know if you know. My girl's like really into Pokemon now. All of a sudden, like, so she's like buying a lot of stuff. Today, she went to Gamer's Choice in Queens. She bought 151 Ultra Premium collection. That was like $250, and then she bought Celebrations Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. It was like another $200, bro. She's like addicted.
Bro,
the Pokemon game.
Those I have. I actually have those not here at the new place, but like back at my parents' place, like in storage. I have those sealed, just like away. It is like one of the worst times to get back into Pokemon right now because
that's what I was telling her. But I was like, we just got to ride out like this initial boom. There's gonna be a dip, but like I think like every 4 or 5 years they've been saying like there's a big boom again.
2016 was crazy. I remember.
Oh, 2016.
I mean, before
the
we
last great year, the last
summer
great
2016.
Year. Oh, it's summer 2016.
Kind of just remember like getting back into a little bit of Pokemon, but like not buying it, just like watching dudes open on YouTube and being like, yo, this is great because then I don't have to buy stuff. And then eventually the tickle just got to me and it was just like, all right, you know what?
No, you were like, I got money now. I could invest in it.
Right? Yeah, it was literally, I was like, ooh, I got this overnight money, live edit style. And we went in on like Evolving Skies, and my boy, to this day, I'm so sad, but like he messed up the order because we were supposed to have 3 cases of Evolving Skies.
Oh my god.
We ended up getting 1 and having to split. Shout out, Brad. But we had to split.
Bro, from being anonymous to
Nah. But yo, like it would have been like $1,000 for the case. Each box is $1,000 now.
Yeah, dude, I know.
Wow.
I saw the video.
It is
same thing.
And each case has 6 boxes.
Yeah.
So it's 6 G's right there.
I kept 2 of my boxes sealed, so I'm just like sitting on it right now. But yo, pause. Super pause. Yeah. Damn. But yo, like 3 cases, it would have been bro.
Yeah, man.
18K.
Yes.
Had a
So
retirement plan going.
in this short time, like it's like the past like 2 months, starting to build the sealed collection. Like I told her, like everything's super expensive now, but like 2 ETBs, 2 of those things, slowly.
No, Y'all have seen the Costco videos, right? Like the
Oh, yeah,
Costco
dude.
fights. Oh
Well,
my
well,
gosh!
well,
Like so.
so
Crazy.
Danny don't be on social media, right? Well, he be on
Okay.
Instagram Reels.
Okay. So
Ain't nothing
Come
wrong with
on,
that.
that's
You probably
kind
saw
of
it.
All right,
social
all right.
media, bro. What are you talking about? Airing me out like that.
So Costco normally puts out like crazy.
My window's closed. All right.
He said my windows
That,
closed.
that ambulance is right there.
Yeah,
I was about to
Danny
say
on
like, yo, Daddy, is everything good or?
they coming for
I'm
the
having an
boy.
asthma attack.
Open
FBI, open up.
up. No. But Daddy, so like for context, Costco puts out bundles and they just kind of throw just like random stuff in. They took a set that released 151 was last year. A set that released
2023.
Yeah. Oh, 2 years ago. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they took an old set and just put together a Blastoise and Venusaur bundle. And people, it came with like, I don't know, 10 packs or whatever. People are literally going there at daybreak, running into Costco and fighting each other, like actually throwing hands to just get boxes. Like I saw a dude tripped backwards and he was holding like 5 of them. This man got swarmed as if it was like Dawn of the Dead. Like,
Yeah, bro.
like literally like, I'm like, yo, I'm like, y'all are like 50, 60-year-old men. These are Pokemon cards.
Dude,
It's the modern day gold rush.
I'm just
Bro,
happy
bro,
to
it's
see
an
that
investment, bro. It's an
I'm just happy to
investment.
see that like the kids on TikTok that's pulling the God packs. I'm like, oh, I love that for them, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Yo,
like the right
yeah, there
right
was, like, a
people
little
are pulling
girl.
the God packs.
Little girl pulled the Evolution God pack, and I'm like, yo, I hope she keeps it, but I know the dad recording right now.
He said,
might-
"Yo,
He's seeing the dollar signs.
He's
he
like,
might
yo,
see
this
it.
is your tuition right here, girl."
No, that's really what it is, bro. That's really what it
Facts.
is.
Like the Umbreon is like 1,500
Yeah.
right now.
Shit. Well, we done rambled on longer. I didn't even get to introduce Chin. So the person that's been yapping about card games for the past 6
Sorry,
minutes
my
with
bad.
Sean is our special guest, Chinston Noodles, aka the other half of Brolic Noodles. You have seen him before on a full episode that also got messed up. So thank you for
half
coming
episode.
through.
Yeah, the one episode. As soon as we finish, yo, we didn't run into any issues. I'm driving 5 minutes into
Yo.
my car ride. Damn,
Yo, we're
the
cooked.
audio did record.
Wait,
to-
what happened?
hate
Oh,
to
so the
see
audio
it.
was gone?
No,
Yeah.
I think it was the video. It was the video too. No.
No, we had the video.
the-
We didn't have the audio.
It was the
you're
audio
saying is-
after like 45 minutes, it
Bro.
cut out, but we didn't know, and we thought it just wouldn't without a hitch. And
So you're saying technically Chin and I have not been on a live episode.
No,
40
Chin
I
was
was
on
here
the
for 45
episode. Chin
minutes.
was in the episode.
yeah, for
No, I know,
45
but
minutes.
it didn't go live, right? The
No,
episode
it
didn't go live.
did. He was in
Oh.
half the episode.
Oh, half the episode. Got it.
Bro,
So he's like half.
Bro
He's
wants
been on,
somebody
like,
in the
half
trenches with him so bad.
It's grasping at straws.
Crying, bro.
He's like, help me.
But yo, thanks for coming through, Chin. We appreciate you to read through chapter 1137 of One
Oh, we're here for
Piece.
story time.
Listen, some great reveals. As you can see by the title here, we are here to make ELBAPH great again, y'all. We need some mega. La Mega. What's the radio station number? 98 points. Nah, it's not 98.7. 94 something.
I'm gonna say, wait,
98.1.
98.7. Where?
Which was La Mega?
I don't listen to radio anymore, bro.
I'll listen to you. Had a car, did you?
It is
97.3? No, it was 97.
97.9.
Ah,
97.
La Mega.
Yeah.
I knew it was 97 point something because that one was always set to number 5 on my old Sentra. It would just click.
Yeah, I wonder if you ask a kid, like kids now, like will they know the radio stations? Like,
No.
you
Yeah.
know, I'm pretty sure they don't know
Yeah,
them.
what's
Like back in the day,
Z100?
it's all about the
We knew them
aux
off the top of our
or the
head.
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, well, Danny, we are here for One Piece 1137. Do you want to start us off? Everybody who's been here before, I know the deal. How we take turns going around, giving our live reactions, giving our thoughts as we go on. We've already all read this chapter already, so we know what's coming
the
up.
title of the chapter. Damn.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I just read it too. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
that's
Yeah, bro. They
that's
don't even
wild.
they don't even let you get to it. They don't even.
You got
Ace
Classic
dies.
Oda, bro.
Fire Fist Ace dies on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, literally.
Bro.
well, chapter 1137 titled Introducing Shamrock. And here we are, Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Saga Pilgrimage, Volume 23.
Bro's over it.
Infiltrate the
why are you
sketchy hideout.
disrespecting? That's
What are you
crazy.
talking about? Oda's disrespecting us, making 23 volume covers of this fucking side story that at this point should get its own anime.
Yo, this is
the
why
longest cover
Yamato's
stories.
not with the squad. We need to know.
This is gonna be the Yamato fan letter episode.
If we're getting all of this Yamato cover story and she doesn't join the crew afterwards, after she's already seen all of Wano, I'm gonna be furious.
I'd be so heated.
Furious.
Well, she's about to build her own Toby Roppo. I mean, she's about to use the Toby Roppo and make her own like scabbards, maybe.
No. Why would Who's Who follow
That doesn't
her?
work for Danny.
Well, I don't feel like this is actually who. I feel like somebody's using Who's face as a clout chase.
That could be it.
No, I don't think so.
You think it's
I
Who's
liked
Who?
Who's Who. Yeah, I think so. I don't think Jinbei killed him.
I hope
Not
it's
like Robin
OT.
killed Black Maria.
I hope it's OT in page 1.
Then why would you try to do a Who's Who impersonation? Ulti in page 1. Actually, I would love to see Ulti again in the story. Where's that cover story?
OT for Straw Hat.
Damn.
Ultimate Straw Hat.
All right, getting into the first 2 pages. Here we've got a Roost Castle ELBAPH, a big castle on a hilltop. In the 14 years since King Harold's death, no one has dared approach this castle. Or so I thought, but it's clear that someone's broken through the door, and there are no guards standing watch. Nami's replying, so this is a bad sign then? Zoro's chiming in, intruders, but the doors were broken from the inside. Luffy's over here like, we'll figure it out when we get in there. Go with the flow. Keys! This destruction looks fresh. Luffy's over here crashing out. Wait, please. Wait, this is frightening. Wow, this castle's huge. Pause. I can't even see the ceiling. It's way too big. I can't walk across this. Luffy's going, hey, Roto, where are the keys? I'm just a guy. I'm just a common man. I've never been inside the castle. And Nami's over here gassing him up, but we're very lucky to have you with us. Really, ultra rare Nami? I was just thinking the same thing. Onward.
Bro. This man rode, bro.
Really? Nami SP? Oh my gosh. Not the
He's a
Nami
Sith,
SP.
just like the rest of us, bro. He's just like
Every
the
One
rest of
Piece
us.
card. That's literally Chin's binder.
Chin, where the binder at, bro?
Wait, hold on,
What a
hold on,
binder
let me
at.
get, wait, hold up.
He's about to really pull out the Nami Tasso ultra rare.
Oh, wait. Where is my...
No, Roto was bad.
Oh, here we go.
So it's what's the ranking?
we go.
It's Zeus, and then Sanji, and then what?
And then
Chin,
Roto.
and then Roto, or
Then
Roto
Chin,
and
yeah,
then
then
Shin.
Chin, and then Roto.
Is this the... Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
see
he's
that?
nice.
Is that
You
all
see that?
Nami?
These two
Yeah,
are
bro, it's
proxies.
all-
They're not the Chinese ones,
Okay.
but we got all the Nami arts.
Bro, showing out.
You know, we got Robin too. But
Yo, hide your
I
address,
digress. I digress.
Hide your address.
No, Road's just he's a common guy like us. You know?
He's like me, Pokemon
like
2000.
me.
I'm just a collector.
He's just like me for real. Yeah.
But shout out to Zoro for being alert of like, just watching all this damage happening here. He's locked in. He's focused, doing the job that he should be doing.
Yeah.
You know,
Luffy's
in this
What's up,
page,
bro?
it's kind of funny. I think that for a place where they're hiding Loki's keys, like the locks to like the most like devious person in ELBAPH, like
Yeah.
for them to leave it in an abandoned castle, like that's
Yeah,
where
it's
you
a
leave
little
it.
Facts.
it's giving a little Super
Sus.
Mario. Like,
Yeah,
why would you
it's-
just leave it there.
Yeah, you know.
Also,
Also,
like,
he won't find the superstar. Like,
You know, Ja Rule's got those keys on his person.
Your boy Ja Rule. Ja Rule always has the answers. But like, I'm kind of like confused. Like, how did Loki like maybe tell Luffy like to check here for the keys? Like, I feel like they just
I think he just told him
Also-
that they were in the village. That's it.
Also, why would Loki know this? Things ain't adding
True.
up, bro. Things ain't adding up.
Well, I don't know if
like, the
Loki knows if he
people-
was here.
Unless the people who like follow Loki kind of like infiltrated the town, got the information, and brought it back to him. You know,
Yeah, I
maybe
guess. I
that's
guess
the
that's
only
true.
thing I can think of.
the Lokiist.
The
Yeah.
Lokiist.
The Lokiist.
The
But
Lokiist.
hopefully Oda can keep up with his scaling here, bro, because I'm seeing the size of everything compared to them, bro. like Oda really is putting a lot of work into like the designs of like ELBAPH all together. This is gonna cook in the anime if they take their time at least.
Yeah, especially in the pages that we see going forward.
Yeah.
Ooh,
All right, who's taking the next two?
I think I got the next ones.
It's Sean, but Chin, Rhea said axe, Lelouch or Luffy.
What?
I mean, like
In terms of what?
What are we talking about?
They just said Lelouch or Luffy.
I'm always going Lelouch. So, but you know why? Because Code Geass is my goat. So, I'm sorry for everybody who loves Luffy. I know he's super powerful, but I'm always going Lelouch.
I agree with you, but I don't even think the Geass would work on Luffy.
You think you need to have a brain?
Oh God, here we go. Oh no, we can't.
Listen, I'm just saying Luffy's willpower is probably a little too strong for Lelouch's Geass. Maybe with his two Geasses. I don't know.
I was gonna say, is this like what is it? How everybody's like, Genjutsu would never work on Luffy because his hockey, and I'm like, all right. I'm like, if we're at that point, I'm just like, do I even try and argue with you? Like, yeah, but what about Super Saiyan God, Ultra Instinct Goku, and it's like, yeah, but like that would never work. And it's like, what about Sailor Moon's like, I'm literally a god universe creating, universe destroying entity. Nah, that would never work because he's too goofy. And I'm like,
none of them have armament hockey, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. I'm just like, all right.
Yo,
I'm like, what about this knife?
Danny, Genesis is calling you Danny LeBeau, and they said that you cooking. I don't know why you are Danny LeBeau.
Yeah, why are you Danny LeBeau?
I don't know where LeBeau came from. But
are you French?
French?
Are you French?
What is a?
And then Rhea said, "Ask also, how did Danny, Sean, and Corey meet?" Well,
Hinge.
I'm gonna be on Hinge, 100%. It was actually on Grindr.
You don't have to go on Hinge just for dates. You do it to find friends too.
On Grindr.
You guys want to play One Piece?
Craigslist. We're that
now
old,
I'm gonna be the guy. Rhea sat. It's Corey with no E, just a Y. So just so y'all know, I don't like to get too picky about it all the time. But I was like, let me just say it now on camera so people know it ain't no E in my name.
Sean right, so I respect it.
Oh damn, right. I typed it wrong because Gabe told me to spell it Corey. So
Gabe don't know how to spell.
Gabe is for sure. He does not know how to spell. That man when he texts me, I think he's illiterate.
Bro,
it's not even autocorrect to save his ass.
He got the French time.
I think he turned off autocorrect. Like I actually think he turned off autocorrect because there are some texts that he sends with no capital letter at the first letter. I'm like, yo, that's impossible. You have to actually push like.
Oh, that's why. It's because Gambit's real name is Remy LeBeau. They know how much he loves Tatum's Gambit. Oh shit. Damn. The call.
They got me with the Danny LeBeau.
That's crazy.
It sounds kind of hard though. I'm not gonna lie.
It go kind of hard, bro.
That should be my new social media handle then.
Yo, you gonna change it from Ronald Danny to Danny LeBeau? No, you could make a good Gambit, bro. You got the hair. Put the little mask, put the little thing on your head, and you got the little curls on top.
The Gambit your next cosplay, bro. Danny, it's your first
Gambit mask. He got some hair. You know what I mean?
Sean,
Gambit don't got no buzz cut.
I got a Keyblade now, Sean. I'm gonna go Organization 13.
Let's not get there. Let's not
get there. But I mean, me and Sean know each other from his partner, his significant other, his fiance. So that's how we know of each other. It's been like what, 5 years now?
5 years yesterday, bro.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Word. Damn.
5 years yesterday.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. Me and my fiance have been together 5 years.
Right before the world shut down.
Corey like a month later. No, actually, I met Corey. So me and my fiance get together on the 25th. I met Corey like 3 days after that. So it's almost me and Corey's 5-year anniversary too. Yeah, our anniversary is coming up.
And the only reason he knows Danny is obviously just from streaming. That's the first time they met. And I saw each other once, I think, at the last convention we went to.
Yeah. Dude, I pulled up on Danny at Comic-Con or whatever.
You just pulled up on him.
Bro, this is like 2 days after we streamed. Like literally, like we just on stream together. I'm like, yo, Danny. He's looking around like, what the fuck? And I walked up to him. I walked up to him. Like, once again, we were on camera together, so I know he knows my face. I pull up to him. I'm like, yo, what up, bro? He's like,
Yo, I looked at him
What's up, man?
crazy.
he looked at me crazy. I was like, it was mad embarrassing at that point. At that point, I was
I'm
like, I had to
so
explain
sorry.
like who I was.
I'm crying.
I was so sorry.
No. But like, I mean,
I wasn't
that's
expecting it.
That's a little bit more. I was gonna say like I don't blame you, but at the same time, like it's like being in like the anime space, right? Like you are always somehow ending up being mutuals with other mutuals.
Right.
So they come up to you, and I'm like, they only know me. Like some people might only know me from Brolic Pump, and then they're like, "Yo, Chin," and I'm like, or like they might have seen me in the pod, the episode of the podcast with you guys, and they're like, "Yo, Chin," like, and I'm like, "Yo, what's good?"
Yo,
I dap them up. I'm like, I'm acting like we'd been knowing each other, and I'm just like, after we leave, I'm like, "Yo, who was that?" And nobody being able to tell me either.
that's so fucking funny, bro.
That hurt, Danny. That hurt.
And then I know Danny from meeting in the street, walking our dogs.
Yup. It was like, hey, bro.
Shout out Vegeta.
That was also like maybe like what 2021, 2022.
Yeah, that was 2021. So it's
You guys didn't even know each other that long.
Yeah,
No.
nah. Like I was walking my dog. This when we both still lived in Bushwick. We don't live there no more, so I could just say this. And I was walking my dog, and then our dog, and he has a corgi, and I have a Shiba Inu. And we met each other dogs, and I think maybe it was warm, and I saw your tattoos, or maybe we just
Two
asked each other
manly ass
dog
dogs.
names.
No, I had an anime sweater. I had like a Naruto anime sweater, I think.
And then we asked about the dog names, and then I was like, well, my dog's name is Vegeta, and you was like, oh, yours is Luffy, and I was like, oh, wait, are you a man of culture?
Yeah. Did you read the newest chapter? Of course I did, sir.
So what happened is we would just run into each other over and over every time we walked our dogs for like mad months.
Yep. It took like 6 times before we're like,
Who made the first move to get the socials?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just like, yo, let me just get your number, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. You went very forward.
And then at that point, then we was just like, I was coming to the podcast, and then like kind of went through different cycles, and I was like, you know what? Every time I run into him in the street, I have a good conversation with this dude. Let me just ask him out of nowhere to see if he'd be down.
And I was flabbergasted, and I was like, yeah, let's do it.
All right. So let's get into this next page, Sean.
All right. So after all that, we're locking back in. Here we go. So this is what it's like in here. I'm overcome with both wonder and fear. Is all this destruction from the intruders? No. King Harold passed after a vicious battle with Loki. What you see are the scars of that fight. And Zoro, that's some serious devastation. Loki is a monster, to be sure, but King Harold was also known as a great warrior on his own. Destruction was inevitable. Whoa, it's huge. Wait, what is this? It's horrifying. It's like a giant graveyard. Yes, naturally. There are many soldiers in this castle. Loki slew over 100 stout warriors that day. The only survivor among the castle were Chief Jarl and Loki himself. It was such a shocking and bloody scene that it was agreed the castle should be sealed and left untouched afterwards. Perhaps it is now haunted by vengeful spirits. Check it out, you guys. Look how big this skull is. It even has horns. Is it like oars? The largest bones belong to the warriors with the blood of ancient giants. There are no longer any pure bloods, but some still have traces of it in their history. In fact, King Harold himself was a very large and mighty giant.
He just added. He's like,
Giant.
he said, oops.
Yeah.
I'm loving that we're finally getting some lore on what Oars was, and that he was just a straight up giant. He's not.
Yeah.
He's a because people were saying
pure
like
blood.
he was like a continent puller. He's from a different race of giants, but no, he was a pure giant.
No, it
And
says
now
he's an
everybody
ancient
else.
giant.
Yeah, but pure
What
giants, pure blooded.
Yeah.
I think it's something. I think that's different. Ancient giants, and then there's like the regular giants.
Yeah, because like I mean, we obviously know later in the chapter, but Homeboy doesn't look like Oars did. Like he didn't look like a goblin, right? whereas like
You talking about
Ors
Loki?
and King Harold.
Harold.
Yeah, like
but
they're
I-
like a watered down version of the ancient giant. Like that's the pure, like,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Ancient giant is the pure.
Like ancient giants are like monster looking giants.
yeah,
So I put my hand up. Everybody else got their hand
Yeah.
up. So-
and then like I think a bunch of I guess I feel kind of crazy saying the word inbreeding or whatever. Like a whole bunch of breeding, I guess, made
Yeah.
it so that they weren't ancient giants anymore.
the
They
Big
probably got
Mom
down to
game,
like
right?
giants,
Yeah.
et cetera, and then you start to have like, well, they get more into it later on, but like I would use if I use the word pure, I would be saying the ancient giants.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
that. Because like that means that there is something different when you have horns later on. But this
Yeah.
is interesting, bro. This whole graveyard.
I think
What's crazy to
about-
me is that they left a bunch of rotting bodies in a castle after they all died. And they
Yeah.
were just like, yeah, no one's cleaning that shit up. This ain't no union. I'm not getting.
That's
that
not my
hazard
problem.
pay."
Yeah.
That's not my problem.
Crazy.
Like
I
this
think what's the craziest
you
part
go.
about this one is that the only people that survived were Chief Ja Rule and Loki. So like,
Mhm.
there's only two people to tell the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And really, only one,
Yeah.
Chief Ja
And
Rule.
he got a
So we
sword
just-
through his head.
Yeah.
So-
So like, how do we really trust this dude about what really happened? That's,
Ladies
like, the
and
biggest thing I took out of
gentlemen,
it.
we need to make ELBAPH great again. Do not believe in the propaganda that they are selling you.
Yeah.
Do not trust King Harold. I do not trust him.
I think
Yeah.
that Ja Rule, if he really got a sword going through his head, then maybe he just doesn't remember things
Yeah.
accordingly. So he can't back up Loki. But I'm not ready to sell out Ja Rule yet. That's
Yeah.
my boy.
I feel like Ja Rule and Loki are in cahoots. I feel like Ja Rule knows the truth and Loki is just choosing to be the bad guy.
No, the scapegoat.
Yeah, like I feel like he's doing I even
Yeah.
feel like he's doing that bit on purpose.
You keep
Like-
saying like Ja Rule, and like I know that's probably how it's
It's
pronounced.
like it's like
I
It's Ja Rule,
Harold.
bro.
It's
just
like
keep
Harold.
thinking
We just saying
Ja
Ja
Rule.
Rule,
Like,
bro.
That's
No, we
exactly
say-
it.
That's the
yo,
point.
let's
That's what
load
we
up
doing
some
here.
sauce.
Do I do? Everybody that be living it up. Say what,
Yo, I loved that, man.
bro? You got to get the classics sometimes.
Uh,
Anything else in this these 2 pages before we move on to the next 2?
which
Yeah,
one of
no.
these skulls is Onigashima? Which one
That's
of these
true.
skulls came from it?
Is Onigashima pure blooded giant? Because those things are huge.
I mean,
I would think
listen,
so.
At this point,
Ancient giant, right?
Has
Yeah,
to
I
be
would
an
think-
ancient giant.
Yeah, Oars
even
was
something
huge.
like that. But even something like that would make Ors look like a dwarf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Onigashima was the ancient giant.
Yeah, it was the first.
The
Yeah.
OG.
You know what? Onigashima had that like giant sword in front of it, and here in ELBAPH we know there's another giant sword. So yeah, I guess there were just giants that were that big.
I feel like the design of like how they have like this kind of column type area with all these trees and all this stuff uprooting. That
Right.
panel right there is so cool.
Oh yeah.
Like all
And
the tunnels
again,
down.
like you said with the scaling wise, like this is a big ass castle. This
Bro.
is something.
You would miss that Luffy's like just on top of this sword, bro.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
wow, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, bro, just all over. He's jumping all over the place. He's wilding.
Yeah, he's over here acting like he's in Delicious in Dungeon, saying, "What can we eat?"
Oh God.
That's probably what he's looking for.
All right, Chen, you want to take the next 2 pages?
All right. Let's see here. Okay. Wait. What? We're thinking cathedral. Hello. Ah.
This shit's on an echo now.
Just
bro.
look up.
What is he
I
doing?
haven't seen the voices in years. Nah.
What just?
Nah.
It's
What
more
is going on?
accurate, bro. They're in
I'm
a castle. There's an
crying.
echo.
What?
There's got to be an echo in there.
I was
It
so
made sense.
confused.
That is a portrait of King Harold, the man who loved peace and attempted to bridge the gap between ELBAPH and the rest of the world. The greatest king in history of ELBAPH, they say.
Yo, is this WWE? Like,
I'm crying. Bro's next thing he's gonna be like, Tony, yeah, mate. Check it out.
He looks so strong.
La Mega.
And then, okay, and there
Oh
we
nah,
go.
hit us with a
And-
La Mega, bro. You got La Mega.
you gotta do it one time for the one time.
You gotta do it one time for the culture.
You are listening to La Mega.
Crushed it.
All right.
Right.
So, Okay, yeah, I'll finish this and then we talk. The scarring on his head is where he ripped out his horns, the mark of his ancient giant blood. There it goes. To him, ancient giants were a reminder of our era of war. He had horns? That takes serious guts, as Zoro with his, glasses on. His Majesty's
Goggles.
death was a shock to all, but it was the hardest upon the other son of King Harold, Osradin, right? That's how you pronounce it? Osradin?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Osradin, who had the most cause to hate Loki for his actions. What? Really? He and Loki are brothers? Yes, but from different mothers. Osradin was born to another woman prior to Harold's marriage to the queen. You see, ELBAPH did not allow for Osradin's mother to be queen. Nami goes, how come? And then then Roto responds, she was from a different giant nation. Why does that matter? You're all giants.
The minority hunter got some fucking nerve. He got some nerve because the next panel, Ro is about to cook him, but we'll save it.
Yo, the King Harold ripping off his horns. Do you guys remember that movie Hellboy when he ripped off his horns? That's what that's reminding me of right now. Like, damn,
so
that's
actually
crazy.
Talking about theories, I was in the shower. That's where I do my thinking. And
we didn't have to even know that part.
No, it's relevant. And it was a hot, steamy shower, and it just hit me. I was like, bro, King Harold, I don't really trust that dude. And he ripped off his horns. And my theory is because I think we all think, or most of us think he was in cahoots with the world government. And as all right, you want to be in the world government? Yeah, show of faith. Exactly. Rip off your horns. If you're really you want to be one of us, you
want to bend the knee.
You have to rip off your horns as a sign of you're turning away from your giant lineage.
Yeah,
100%.
Also, okay. So
then I dried myself off. And then I said,
Here we go.
Okay.
So all right. Am I the only one? When I saw this, I'm like, damn. King Harold, man, kind of looks like Kaido, low key.
Someone just said that in the chat too.
Oh yeah.
Genesis, actually.
That's Purple Kaido's leader card right there.
Yeah. No, actually, I'm like, how Harold? How many sons you really have? Because
my boy be fucking, bro. My boy be fucking.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the fact that the scaling of the fact that Ripley got pregnant by a regular human. Could we say that Kaido maybe half ancient giant, half human or something? Is that what it technically an Oni is? Maybe an Oni isn't a real thing. They just kind of said it as a term, right? You're a demon, you know what I mean? But actually you're ancient giant. Because Kaido had the tendencies of what they would say an ancient giant would have. Kind of that war-torn, fiending for battle type personality, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe not directly related, but definitely has some type of maybe ancient giant blood in them.
And where did Kaido reside? Onigashima. I'm just saying.
It's at least his nephew. At least his nephew.
He's of some lineage.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't trust King Harold, bro. He's definitely he definitely is just trying to weaken. The fact that they said 100 ancient giants, people who still had the horns, got slain. I'm thinking that King Harold actually slayed all of those ancient giants in order to show faith to the world government.
Yeah,
see, there you go. I like that too.
Because they don't want that representation anymore of those kind of people, right? And Loki is the only other person who we've seen still have horns. And I feel like Loki was trying to stop him from doing that. You're trying to make our country weak. So they can kind of have our weaker giants, and we can't really rebel against them because they can't handle people with 100 ancient giants. You know what I mean?
Was King Harold, as we'll see later, given the offer to become a holy knight?
Or maybe
that was his initiation.
That's a good one.
That was his initiation.
Yeah.
Holy knight or just celestial dragon?
Maybe a celestial dragon.
Either way, I think he still has to bend the knee somehow.
Or he was just trying to join be part of the world government altogether. You know what I mean? It could be just something as simple as that. But he just needed to weaken ELBAPH first so that they can't really... Because the government wants ELBAPH power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've always wanted it. Whether it comes to having Oimo and Kashi being tricked in Eni's lobby. Kind of what's her name? Mama Carmel? That's her name?
Carmel, yeah.
Mother
Carmel.
Carmel.
Mother Carmel?
Yeah, Mother Carmel.
The way she was trying to like basically do all that child trafficking and all that shit. You know what I mean? And trying to like get giants to be
She
part
was
of
in
it.
cahoots with Harold.
I'm telling you, like, look at this bottom right. Not King Harold himself, but look at that silhouette. That's literally Onigashima stage card. All right, come on now, like that.
I mean, to that panel to the left of the bottom right one, where it's a shadow of like a giant.
Yeah.
That looks like Kaido when he was beating on Yamato in the anime.
Yeah.
It just like blacked him out. That looks exactly like him.
But I do gotta say, he is gangster for ripping out his horns. The design is cool.
Oh, it's
like I'm not gonna
crazy.
lie.
Oh yeah.
And
If we see a flashback of this, it's gonna look so good.
and they're saying that the sword in the picture looks like the same sword that's in Ja Rule's helmet.
So he tried to take out his own man.
Whoa.
You see? There it
Hold
is.
on. Hold on
Verified.
there. I gotta go back and see.
Yeah. So maybe Ja Rule's about to get cooked.
Right, because all right, Loki. I don't see Loki using a sword. Right, like
Yeah, knives, if anything. But,
Oh
you know.
shit! It is the same.
like there's no way they would have a character look as badass as Loki in this, especially, and be like, yeah, you're just like a sword user.
Like everybody else.
Yeah, you're a sword user. Yo, where's Shonen Shodan at? Where's the Mihawk, the Fraud Hawk?
Oh Lord. Yo, I wonder how he felt at the end of this chapter. Well, wherever you are, Rob.
You mean what was it, Rob G, XRP aficionado?
Yo, bro really had that picture that looked like I really thought he died, son.
Yo, that's him and Kumar.
Yo, I was like, damn, they got my guys.
Yeah, damn, they actually killed them. Like,
Yo, free the guys.
yeah, but for everybody, apparently it's been happening everywhere. Do not click links from people, especially if you don't really know them, because
we got to sign you guys up for a team webinar for spyware.
yeah, everybody's like actually getting hacked now, and it's just like, yo,
I don't
what's going
open
on?
Nothing. But let's get into these next 2 pages. It's finally my go. We're all giants. Do you humans not wage war over land and resources as well? Zoro, humbled, sat, gagged. Oh, yeah. Giants from other areas will tarnish the blood of ELBAPH. You have some really bigoted views about other giants and humans. Oh, but you're different. Don't suck up to me, scum. Aw.
Whew.
So if Hydrogen's blood is tarnished, why do you ride with this crew? Because Roto the nerd, what a creep. Wow, this is amazing. You can draw sea charts? Show me how to do it. You want to be my friend? Huh? Friend?
That's how Danny and Corey met.
Yo.
Yeah, which one was Roto?
Me.
Unlike me, he is truly honest and straightforward, man. Despite being unable to live in the castle with his father and seeing the way his mother was tormented, he withstood all of that pain and said, I want to unify all of giant kind. I'm the man who will be king of all giants, and I know you can do it. Hydrogen! I want to help his dream come true. So, you can be reasonable after all. Kinda boring.
Damn, Zoro.
Hey, come check it out. Some giants are knocked out over here. Zoro.
Right.
Why he such an asshole, bro?
He just loves it. He loves antagonizing
When you
people.
can pull off that fit, you can do whatever you want, bro.
Bro, you really
That's
think
true.
he pulling
He's
off those
still rocking
goggles,
the-
huh?
Not goggles, it's a
Goggles,
mask. All right.
Oh my
The
God.
mask of Zoro.
Wow,
Chin, how do you feel about that mask?
I think it's goofy. I think it's goofy.
3 words. Pulling it off. That's all I
He
got.
got Rex specs on.
Bro, we said homie Brawley got to pull his fit out next con.
Yo,
Bro got on a Henley from the Gap, and we talking about he killing it.
that's crazy.
Bro, not everyone can pull up a
Crazy.
Henley. Henleys are tough.
This is crazy. Wait, hold on. Let me go back a couple pages. Let me see this actual fit.
Yo, Zoro loves antagonizing Roto.
Nah, this
though.
man. Yeah.
This is like the 3rd time.
Well, first of all, he deserved to get sat down. Because the fact that he was over here questioning, he was like, man, you guys are kind of bigoted. He's like, you guys do all of this? Bro was gagged. He had to really sit down after that. That's why he had to be snarky after that, be an asshole.
Seeing this little flashback of Harujin, though, the way he's like, just so impressed with Road.
Yeah.
It's really just giving it's kind of giving a little bit of Luffy, It's a bit of him.
Yeah.
Just seeing like the good in people.
It's like Luffy parallel, yeah.
I mean,
I like it.
Everybody
But
wants
also,
to be the sun
Zoro's never
god.
beating the allegations of being racist because like he's just like that doesn't happen. What are you talking about? It's like Zoro.
I don't see color.
Yeah. That's why I have these glasses on. And I was like, yeah, come on now.
I'm crying. But I think Oda's, it's interesting. He's like trying to lead us into us starting to feel a little more sympathetic for Road as a character. Like, yeah, bro is still creepy as hell. But he's starting to make me turn, like, at least not turn around completely, but just get used to his character. He's still nasty before he did to Nami. That was nasty work. Bro, don't get forgiven for that, but he can try to redeem him, I guess.
Yeah,
I feel like Rodo knows more than like
Just let it on.
Yeah, I feel like like he's like the kid who got bullied, but like he probably seen some shit and is like suppressing it because he's like, oh, I can't do that. Like, even though, the king's son is my best friend, like I can't say I can't tell my best friend that it was his dad who killed everybody. Like, I'm just gonna go along with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. He said he never stepped foot in the castle, so I don't know. I feel like Road.
I don't think he knows much because they said bro, like the whole mixed blood thing, like if you mess with a giant that's not specifically from ELBAPH, because Saul is apparently from like the East Blue or whatever. So I think that's
some fun.
wow. You all right, Danny?
Or they're cooking you in the chat, bro.
What'd I say?
Genesis was just like,
Oh
of course,
my
Corey would
God.
like Road. They watch the same anime.
I don't even like Road, bro. What is old people put? When did I say I like Road?
Oh my god! I don't know, bro. I guess you sticking up for him a little too much.
Listen, just because I watch Rent a Girlfriend don't mean I like Road, bro.
I love how you knew what they were
Simping,
talking
bro.
about.
I know, because I know what
That's
Genesis.
wild.
Come on, bro. Listen. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna watch it, but I've dedicated at least what I have so far to the time.
How many episodes are you in?
How many seasons are there?
Not episode seasons, bro.
What was it?
What are we? 3 seasons in? 2 seasons in?
I didn't watch the most recent one.
I don't think I watched the most recent one.
Yeah.
So
Whatever.
you watched it too. See? Come on.
I watched it.
Listen, bro.
Yeah,
I
but he's
watched
not defending
Kaguya-sama.
Road.
I watched Kaguya-sama Love is War. I watched Comey Can't Communicate.
Yo,
I watched some kawaii things.
We're not putting those two on the same level as, or we're not putting Rent a Girlfriend on the same level as Kaguya-sama. That's crazy. That's a wild work.
Nah, it's nowhere near. Kaguya-sama's way better.
Chin, speaking of shows, Rasat in the chat is over here asking, why are you hating on ReZero, though?
Cause it's ass. What do you mean? Oh, here.
Wait,
Cause it's ass. Like, no, because one, I don't even know if the most recent season even finished. I tried to watch that, bro. The first. Are you telling me you sat through the first episode and said, "Damn, this is 2 hours of greatness"?
Yo.
That was an hour and 29 minutes of dog shit and a minute of cool fight. That's like, what are you talking about? Like, what are we on?
I can't even lie to you. That first episode, bro, it took me like 5 tries to get through. It was rough. And I like ReZero, bro, but like this most recent season, even how it started, I was like,
Is it over?
well, like they did like
no,
a break.
part
It's on like
two.
hiatus.
They said part 2 comes out in February. Someone
They
in the
should
February
chat.
just hold
6th.
that. They should
What's that?
hold it and say, nah, you know what? We're done.
Well, this core shit is really ruining. Like, it's just don't drop it until it's like you have it all done. I'm tired of cores, bro. Giving me 6
Yeah.
episodes, 7 episodes, and then coming back with 8 like 6 months
Yeah.
later, 5 months later.
Nah.
You messing up the flow.
Guys, Chin, there's this guy named Wizzo saying ReZero's too deep for you, bro.
So too deep? That's like the fucking shower. What are you talking about?
Shower.
Zero?
Just like Sean
ReZero?
Shower.
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just tell me you don't know how to swim. That's
Well-
why.
Well, Genesis says ReZero can't touch Mishoko Tensei. I can agree, but like I also don't. I
Jobless
don't.
is entertaining.
But I don't recommend Mushoku Tensei to anybody.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's all right. Do you want to have literally a shit stain of a main character and then watch him try and go through redemption, or do you just want to have a character who he cucks his girl, and then he's just like, oh damn, let me just do this. Like, I like the whole like, all right, I can go back in time. Let me go solve that. Like, let me solve stuff at a cost of like, hey, I have to experience pain and die. But like, come on, you cannot tell me season 3.
Yeah.
I know people who went to the premiere and left. Like multiple people. It wasn't just like, all right, somebody's biased. I don't like ReZero. I got invited out. No, people left.
You know who does the reset by death well? Summertime Rendering.
Yeah, that was a great show. 100%.
You ever seen that show or not?
No, I haven't seen that.
I watched I watched it and then I haven't finished it because I was watching it with my girlfriend and then we stopped watching it because like 8 other anime came out and I was like, oh, but I want to watch it. And this is before it like actually released here in the States. So,
right.
but yeah, don't even talk to me about ReZero being deep. Just tell me you can't swim and it's fine.
Just tell me you can't swim.
Love it.
I'm crying. Well, let's get back into closing out these last 2 pages. Anything else you guys want to bring up besides Hydrogen being hated on for being a half-blood prince, a muggle as they would call it?
Oh wow,
prince.
yeah, half-blood prince. Yeah.
No, the only thing I have to say is I'm loving Hydrogen's vibes this whole arc so far. I'm honestly seeing him in a whole new light as compared to like Dressrosa.
Yeah. I mean, he still can't fight because he got one shot.
Well, we don't know. Okay.
He got one shot.
Tried to fight Luffy though, bro.
Bro wasn't even in the gear, was he? It was just like base, right?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, he got cooked. But you want to take these next 2 pages, Danny?
No, isn't it you? Isn't it your turn?
Didn't I just read? I just read.
Oh. Okay.
Well, yeah, shit. I mean, we got to bring up the fact that Luffy actually noticed that some giants were knocked out, so they're about to learn who maybe busted in here.
Shanks, they don't even get to it. Yeah.
All right. Moving into the underworld of ELBAPH, you got someone going,
Zawaldo.
Is it sinking in yet? Exclamation point. I told you already, I can't move. It doesn't change our question, boy. A member of the common rabble receiving a chance to join the ranks of gods is a miracle one can only dream of. And we're offering you that miracle now. As Gunko's over here on her tippies, walking towards him. You got arrows coming out of the ground.
Oh, my tippies. Don't.
Yeah.
And here we go. Damn it. Not again. The arrow screeching around, going one way, up another. So your foot's going to accelerate to kick my right cheek. And after I've turned the other way, Gunko's over here tightening her gloves, getting ready to rock the hands. You'll give me an uppercut with that fist of yours. Thanks for the heads up. Those arrows are the confirmed path of my very future. A declaration of unavoidable violence. But it's possible for me to change course. So
I might swerve in that corner. Whoa.
So yeah, here we got Gunko running Loki's pockets right now. Fucking that boy up. What do we think about her powers?
Bro, the ELBAPH cards are gonna go crazy.
Bro.
Oh yeah, dude.
She got the Louboutins on? Like, come on now.
Bruce,
she said, yeah, check this red bottom.
These are red bottoms. These is bloody shoes. Son, Google's design is so fire, dude.
You think so?
I love it, bro. Like the capabilities of how she uses her powers. I mean, they'll reveal what the name of the fruit is after this. But like, man, I feel like I was close because I said vector.
Right.
Yeah, you were pretty close with that.
You know what I mean? I was like, I feel like she has like the vector fruit. I wouldn't have thought just arrow. I fucking hate Oda.
Right.
I mean, it says arrow, but it's probably vector.
No, it's arrow.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah.
It's arrow.
So does my boy Loki have future sight or observation hockey, or is she just like telegraphing her moves to him?
Ooh.
Or can he see through the bandages, which would be kind of corny if he could.
I was thinking that maybe he could see through the bandages and he's just doing it to clout chase, but maybe it's hockey.
Nah, I want
He's aura
Loki to be
farming.
like super blind and be like, I see everything. Like like I want him to be Daredevil.
That'd be tough.
Yeah,
He
because
sees
like
through
if
the
it,
lies.
if it was hockey,
Yeah.
would he be able to see? I mean, maybe it's future sight, right? It could either be
Yeah.
future sight or because like hockey can't just let him see the arrows, right? He wouldn't be able to.
Right.
And I mean, what's his name?
Hey.
Fujitoro. He can see like shapes, I guess, maybe like silhouettes.
He's
of
just not on
people.
that level.
He sees
Maybe he's
aura.
just not on that level. One Piece constantly just be evolving the shit. So it's just like this is giant Loki sight. like future sight is only truly activated with the blood of a giant. Some Naruto shit.
Right.
I can see that.
The Hashirama cells.
The Rinnegan.
You gotta get the Hashirama cells, bro. Once Luffy
Yeah.
gets the Hashirama cells, he's untouchable.
It's over.
That would get
over.
5, and then Conquerors, advanced Conquerors hockey. You know what I mean? Armament.
Oh, he's done so.
Madara could never.
You know, Gunko, she's kind of giving me like evil koala.
Evil
Yeah, because
koala,
the hat and
yeah.
the goggles. Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
it.
like the hat, the goggles. Obviously, we know that characters in One Piece, yeah, obviously sometimes the design looks similar. But
Maybe koala was a clone too, just like Shanks. That's what the Holy Knights are. Just a bunch of
I
clones.
think
Yeah, she
Koala
was-
had
she
a
was
whole
a Mary
family on
Joy,
that
though.
island.
But she
Koala
was
was
late,
Dropped
no?
them back off.
yeah, koala was rescued by the fishman,
Yeah.
right?
She was on Mary Jo.
She could. You think she's a koala? Maybe
They
this
could-
Gunko's a koala clone.
Maybe.
Cool.
I'm just saying, like, maybe they took advantage of Koala, took her
Yeah.
cells or whatever. I don't know.
But like, what is koala like? What has koala done to qualify for the?
Koala
Yeah,
Nah,
the
he did. No, he
koala.
did.
not.
No. What has
Oh,
she
brother.
done to qualify? Like, actually qualify for like cloning?
I mean, we don't really know anything about Koala, though. Like,
That's true.
to be honest.
Yes, we
don't
do.
She's in the Revolutionary Army. She's
I
up
mean,
there.
other than that,
Revolutionary Army saved by Fisher Tiger, brought back to her
Yeah.
village. Like we saw,
Before
she
that,
got
though.
brought back home and everything, bro.
I guess.
She
I
was
don't know.
mad young. She ain't got no crazy life. Just koala, bro.
Yeah.
Don't ask for too much.
Yeah,
We don't need koala to really have crazy lore. She got enough. She got more than most people in other series.
True.
Do you guys think? Because this is like her devil fruit power, which they confirm afterwards, but like it looks exactly like Eames' like whole situation when he stabbed Cobra. Like it's the same.
Are we thinking
Same
that
look.
Gunko stabbed Cobra or stabbed Sabo? Or you think that Eam just can use every devil fruit?
That'll be tough. Some
No,
all for one
if
type
anything,
thing.
I like the idea of it was actually Gunko from like the
Yeah.
sidelines.
yeah.
You know, because it's a little too it's a little too on the nose for her power. But I mean, that would insinuate that those arrows can actually like stab people because she's not doing that right now. She's just using them to like direct the course of her actions.
Right.
So can she actually? Oh, actually, in I think a future page, I don't want to, I guess, like spoil it, but I'm pretty sure one of the arrows, they're stabbing people. They're stabbing a lot of the animals. So maybe actually.
Well, there's some
She's like-
there's some arrows that are connected, right? And then there's
Yeah.
some arrows that seem to be separated. There's dotted lines under them. So I
Yeah.
think that shows a different type of what she's doing because she's using the arrows to also extend her body. It seems like. So-
I'm thinking she can't move like without
mean?
her
With the
fruit.
power?
Like if you look at the picture on the right, like she doesn't look like she has arms, right? Like it's just legs, and then you look up to the top. It doesn't look like she has arms, and she's wrapped in bandages. I'm thinking she's like
A Logia?
paralyzed or like doesn't have arms and legs,
shit.
and the fruit is what
That would be
is.
tough. Never
like,
seen
No,
that
you're
before.
right. Those sleeves.
That's something
they're
we've
just-
never seen before.
Those sleeves are just dangling there. There's no
Right?
limbs underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And there's
you're right.
bandages at the top, like at the top of the sleeve, at the little crack.
Yes.
You see bandages. I'm thinking she doesn't actually have arms and legs, and that The arrow fruit is actually what
shoot.
makes her move. And because she
tough.
became so like adept at using her stuff, that's what made her a holy knight. She must have been did dirty by whoever to want to be a holy knight and then take vengeance
look at
or
that
something.
one panel, like right before, like in the second page on the bottom. She's like, I don't know, doing something with her fists. So it seems like she's creating limbs out of arrows.
Yeah,
I can see that's a good call.
yeah.
But you see how the arrows in the top of that page though? You see how the arrows are coming up from the ground? Like it looks like fire.
Yeah.
It just looks devilish, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
something
don't know. That's got to be.
looks squirmy.
Yeah.
But Gunko be talking crazy. I like it. I like the cockiness.
All right.
All right, next
taking the
page,
next two?
Sean.
Next beat. I think it's me. All right. So I ask you again, Loki, will you join the Holy Knights? Hell no, moron. And then he gets smacked up by his arrows again. Ugh. Swirl. Smoke, just like he predicted it. And I think just to go right to like what Chin was saying, like this panel even shows it more. Like when in that top left panel, like she's kicking him in the face, and she got one arm, but the other arm is totally empty.
Yeah.
Like
dangling.
is Gunko, like, is that an empty arm or is that like a destroyed double elbow arm? Some scratch man a poo or
Well, some people was thinking she was probably like the long leg tribe or like the long arm tribe or whatever. But I think it's just the arrows creating the thing, because like she's even walking on the arrows.
Yeah,
It seems like
the walking on the arrows is a big thing.
And that makes sense why she says like those arrows are the confirmed path of my very future, because she can't move without them.
Yeah,
like,
and also you can't dodge them either. But she also creates multiple paths. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't know which one. Sometimes it seems like it's gonna end up being, but it seems like some of them go through, because like once again the power itself is so interesting. Like it's so hard to really explain, because like what's the difference between like the dashed arrows and the ones that are solid?
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for one of the straw hats to actually fight her.
These white arrows, it looks like it's like predetermined that it's already there, like in like the little second block, and then when it hits them later, it's different.
Yeah, I think the white one seems to be a path, and then the black ones seem to be how she can apply them to her body.
Yeah. Like the black arrows are a physical one. The white ones are.
Yeah, I think she does have arms
this way.
Like I feel like what she's just doing is creating like a giant fist with it. I think she still does have arms. I just think that that's like part of the design, because it's not often where like Oda doesn't really lean into like people really not having limbs and stuff like that often, especially like main characters he introduces, especially the female characters. He ain't gonna do that.
Shanks.
Well, like he's talking about like there's still like an arm here, you know what I mean? But like talking about for the female characters, that doesn't happen. And we know Oda's consistent. We know Oda's consistent when it comes to his designs, bro.
People will still simp over her. Arms or not.
100%.
Oh, I'm not saying they wouldn't. I mean, people simp for worse.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into these next two pages.
To me?
Is this Chin?
Yep.
Oh damn! All right, wait.
Oh, Corey gets the best two.
Yeah, wait, hold on, wait. Let me see. What theme are we going with here? What's the
This page is a lot of grunts and very few actual words.
grunts?
So.
Here, okay, let's see. Hold on, wait. Hello. Nope. Nope. Oh, in the forest? Okay. Right? We're in the forest.
Maybe add some bass. Go bass.
Like what was the wobble?
Wobble. It's your wobble.
Please, damn it. You'll regret this. Stop. Enough already.
Swerving back on a whoa.
Will you you will join? Nah.
Psych.
Psych. Ah. Like that's how that's the line I got for it. Yeah. He's like, that's enough, Gunko. All right, Stab.
Your boy Stab is sitting there menacingly.
He looks tough, bro. He looks tough.
Yeah.
So do we think that like Loki over here in the first page saying "stop, enough already"? Do you think like he actually means it, or do you think he was baiting her just to be like, nah?
Yeah,
No,
I think it's
I
baiting.
don't.
She's
I think
tired.
it's a
You
mix
can
of
see in her
both.
page.
You think it's a mix of both?
I think it's a mix of both because he doesn't want to see the animals getting hurt. Some of them look already dead, but I doubt Oda's killing the
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah.
He don't really be killing animals. You know what I mean? Remember Chocho from back in Orangetown? He'll beat the hell out of the dog, but he ain't gonna kill it.
Yo, he left. I mean, Peckham's is not like an animal, but Peckham survived like damn near all world wars, and like his man came
survived.
back.
Shit.
Yeah.
But I think I might be almost. I think she can still move without the arrows. I don't know. I don't think I'm buying that the arrows need to be activated completely for her to move around. Because this one panel, she's throwing damn near like 7 different paths. Like she can just choose whatever one, and it's gonna go to him.
Right.
Poor Loki, man. He's getting beat the fuck up here.
I tell you what, if she doesn't have arms or legs, a C prism cuffs would hate to see her, bro. She's gonna be stuck. She can't move. Nothing.
No.
She'd be cooked.
Yo, giving this girl no limbs, y'all are crazy.
Yo, backpack Gunko.
Backpack Goku.
Just put her on Law's head. He'll carry her around.
Damn.
Anything else in these panels I want to talk before we get to the last two?
No,
Nah,
let's
it's
just
all
get to the
set up
last
for the
two.
next one.
Do we? So actually, yeah. I mean, it's not about this, but like Bonnie's mom, we know what happened to her, like the outcome. Like do we see her like dead? Or no?
I think they
No.
found her. They found her body in the when they pulled up, didn't they?
I don't
Well,
remember.
church?
Maybe actually, yeah, because she had Bonnie with her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
she died from
All right.
disease. Yeah.
All right.
Nah.
Moving on then.
Well, it's the thing. Like, I feel like we want to like believe like the clone thing for a lot of people, but like we don't want to get too crazy. Like, I don't feel like I don't think Oda's gonna spam the hell out of it, because it would be interesting if I did think that maybe all the Holy Knights are actually clones of other people. That could be an interesting thought.
Yeah.
Like an army of essentially clones with different like powers.
Gunko has a very like Lilith look to her.
Yeah.
But
so does every other one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we moving on.
Corey's just mad it's not Uta, bro. Let's just call it what it is.
All
That's
right,
true.
listen, we're not spreading.
Uta lover 6969.
We not spreading the Uta propaganda here. We are here to make ELBAPH great again. We are not talking about the Uta propaganda.
What if Uta is another Holy Knight though?
Yeah, he's like, oh man,
Well,
ELBAPH would
Uta's
be
a
great if Uta was there.
Uta was
Uta
found in a
bigger
treasure
man.
chest, bro. She ain't nobody.
Well, I'm just saying.
She was trying to treasure chest. Nobody care about Uta. Final panel, final page.
Oh.
Let's change tactics. Contact Mary Joie. And then we get a reveal of a beautiful man with supposedly red hair with a nice little braid on the side, long locks, black coat, rapier in hand, looking like a French man with an ascot, Fred from Scooby-Doo, black boots. Revealed, Fingerling Shamrock, commander of the Holy Knights, world noble, son of Saint Garling, 5 elders. I'm sick of all these useless people. I'd hoped we could have settled this much more cleanly. Indeed, it seems he'd rather die than join us. Is this some religious thing? Holy Knights, Gunko, Arrow Woman, Arrow Fruits. The vicious warriors of ELBAPH, who conquered the New World long ago, will be brought under the command of the world government once and for all. And that's the end of the chapter.
Shamrock declaring
Let's talk drip.
war.
Let's talk drip.
No, for real though. He
The
looks
drip is crazy.
All right.
What's the kid say? The aura has been farmed?
Before we get to that, Oda really dragged out like revealing Shamrock, because every single one of these pages where he's in right beforehand hides like the bottom of the sword that you would be like, oh wait, that's Shanks' sword. Nope. He hides the ponytail. Wait, that's Shanks. Nope. Like he literally drew it out to the very last page.
Well,
Yeah.
Wild.
it seems like Shanks has finally beat the rat agendas.
The allegations.
as Genesis just
Allegations.
said in the
Yeah.
chat.
The allegations have been cleared, but Have they?
Yeah, I would say so.
So
right?
does
Like,
Mihawk beat Shamrock?
I think that they would stand on equal footing, if anything.
Nah,
It's
Shamrock
hard
got to be stronger than Mihawk, bro. I'm not even part of the Fraud Hawk agenda. But Shamrock got to smoke Mihawk.
I don't know.
I have one question though when it comes to Shanks, like in terms of his like, his story. Like, okay, so they found him in a treasure chest. Roger finds him in the chest. How does he
On
end
God
up with
Valley.
the same sword? Yeah. He finds him in God Valley. How does he end up with the same sword, like family sword?
It's not the
Like,
same
How
sword
does he
though.
know? Huh?
It's not the same sword. It has the same
No, but it's
hilt.
the same style, like
And
that
it looks
the
the
same
same.
saber. Like no one
Like
has
the
that. No one else
rapier.
has that. Like
Roger
every-
had it?
Don't-
He wanted to be like Roger.
I
Who
don't know
did?
if that's.
So,
I don't know.
so
if
it's
that's-
just
I don't know.
coincidence that his brother and his dad like have
Yeah,
the same.
I
type of
wouldn't
sword.
look to it. I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
it's
Maybe it's
on
like a
purpose to
series.
mislead us. You know what I mean? Because Oda wanted to put it in that panel from like when Egghead was ending. But
I
like
think
we've
they might
seen
There's no
other
other
people with.
characters.
Yes, there are.
No one else. Sabers like
Google
that
it.
Like
style
that?
hilts and stuff?
If you Google it, you're gonna be so mad when it's wrong.
Are you talking about Cavendish?
Like mad people have sabers, bro.
This is just a little too spot on. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like another series of swords, kind of like Zoro has the the Nidai Kitetsu. Oh no, he has the Sandai Kitetsu. There's the Nidai, and then the
Shanks,
other one.
Shanks of Sword is not even like. I mean, it depends, right?
I think it's a graded sword.
No, it's
for
not.
sure.
I don't
Shanks'
think-
sword?
I don't think Shanks' Sword is.
You don't think that Shanks' sword is ace?
No, it's not.
Just,
Never mind.
just
I'm
look it
looking
up. We got the computer.
I
We don't
guess,
gotta ask these questions,
Vista has like some of the same.
bro.
style.
Mad people have sabers.
I don't know, bro, but it's just a little too
So you be
coincidental. to me.
listen. Oda's not that. Just don't overglaze the
Okay.
man.
Shanks' sword is apparently called Griffin.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a saber. So it's not ace. It's called Griffin.
Yeah,
Ace is
Ace's
Roger's
sword
sword.
is Roger.
Yeah.
No,
Or
Roger's sword is ace.
Roger's
yeah, sorry.
sword
yeah,
is
yeah.
Ace.
Roger's
Yeah.
sword is Ace.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then yeah. Okay. Maybe it's not like a special series, but it is still a little coincidental for both Shanks and Shamrock to have the same kind of sword.
It has
Yeah.
the same.
Also-
It has the same hilt because we don't know if this is a rapier or not. You don't know if this is
Right.
Shank's sword is
true.
a blade.
He could
You
be
know
on
what I
his
mean?
Asuna game.
The fact that he looks like French, bro. Like he looks. Remember homie from G Gundam?
Yo.
Do I?
He looks just
Bro,
like him, bro. Why would it
Yo, we
not
getting
be
the
that?
tattoo or
It
what,
could
Chin?
be that.
Chin, we getting the tattoo or what?
Oh, G Gundam. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Which one you getting? Ace of Spades?
Bro, I don't care, bro. Any of them go hard.
King
Like,
of
it don't even
Hearts?
matter.
The
I wouldn't even be mad
the
with
Jack
any of them.
clubs. This hand of mine is burning red. It's
burning
loud,
red.
bro. Tells me to defeat you. Love.
are we
Senti,
seeing-
ha, senti, okay.
Do we think that Shanks and Shamrock are brothers? Do we think one is a clone? If so, who's a clone of who? I want to believe that they're actual brothers because
Well,
narrative
yeah, I wanna-
wise, it'd just be fucking lame if it's somebody fighting a clone of themselves, whoever's the clone. I think if it's like two brothers,
Yeah.
it's more.
Yeah, I think
more
they're brothers for the sake of it's funny.
Damn, they're
not
twins,
funny.
bro. They're fucking
Yeah.
During the God
twins.
Valley, Garling was like, "Hey, like, oh, watch my children," like, to multiple. Like when he was like right before the fight was about to start. It.
Well, he
right?
said,
So
"Watch
I
my
think he was-
children."
Yeah, he was like,
but,
"Watch my children."
but if they're twins, Shanks was a baby.
Yeah, they're both babies. I think they're both babies.
So, but Shanks was like offered as a prize at God Valley.
Because he was in a treasure
chest.
chest.
You know what I
I
mean?
don't know.
So the reason why I would lean more towards potentially clone work, and I'm okay with it being wrong, right? It's because it seems like one bro here don't even have a saint in front of his name, so maybe he's not respected in the same sense. Maybe he's some type of half-blooded celestial dragon, doesn't have the same saint thing as a Fingerling Garling, but also like it. Why would one sibling be offered as a prize and the other one just be kept? I guess.
Well, maybe it's because like one of them had like better hockey at birth, and then through the
Some
other one.
Broly,
Oh,
Goku.
bro, we are not
Yeah,
doing we
exactly.
are not doing midichlorian
Yeah.
counts. We are not doing midichlorian counts.
He
No,
was
listen,
a
he
lower
said,
class.
I
You
know
asked
that
the
he's
question.
going to lose his arm one day.
You asked a question, and I just answered it. Maybe they knew that Shanks was soft, and he's like, no, we need.
Well, that's why I would
hard-boiled.
say like maybe one is a clone. Like maybe Shamrock is a clone of Shanks, but like with some enhancements, the same way like the Germa kids got enhancements.
I'm gonna stick on the brothers boat.
I'm okay with it being brothers too, but it's just like, why would they offer up a whole kid? Why would he offer his whole kid as a prize?
Was he offered though, or was it just like we don't know how he ended up in a
Someone
treasure
might
chest?
just stuff them in a treasure chest.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I feel like.
or Shanks wandered into
Law,
a treasure
Law
chest.
was stuffed in a treasure chest.
That's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
maybe baby Shanks wandered into a random treasure chest and Roger found it and they lost.
That's what.
Maybe
Honestly, I
just
think
lost
that's
his
what it is.
kid.
Maybe somebody at God Valley was like, hey, if we split them up, like if I can save somebody, let me save this kid and throw him in the chest.
Yeah. Well, the kid was gonna be fine regardless. Baby Shanks just got. I think baby Shanks just crawled, or maybe just ended up in the chest by accident.
Yeah,
and through all the commotion.
So we obviously know that everyone in Mary Joie knows who Shanks is. He's one of the 4 emperors.
Yes.
Do we think Shanks knows about the existence of Shamrock? Right?
Yes.
Like,
Well,
do you
I
think
guess-
that they ever clashed?
I think he might know.
But yeah, I think they've definitely probably approached Shanks on some level, like as he was rising to like, as a pirate. Because there's no way they just let this dude roam free if they knew he was alive and not try to bring him back.
Or maybe
that's why it goes back to like him being sent off is probably purposeful.
Yeah.
Because like otherwise they would have tried to like bring him back. They go to Loki. They should be going to Shanks, trying to make him a holy knight.
Well, maybe the certain pirate they were talking about in chapter like 906, right? The fact that this is a 230 chapter build up is insane in itself. But maybe it was him talking about Shanks and not him talking about Loki. Maybe he was trying to convince Shanks.
I would like that.
Maybe he was trying to either go after Shanks or either convince Shanks to also join the Holy Knights or whatever.
Do you think Shanks was offered once before?
Yeah, I can see
Shanks,
that.
join the dark side. I am your father.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole adopted father thing, the fact that the whole parallel of like we see like one version of somebody who's raised as the king of the pirates, and the other one who's raised by somebody who was the supreme commander of the Holy Knights. It's a very, very like different lateral from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Oda is moving because he is contacting Mary Joie, and we are bringing in the whole squad. Is ELBAPH about to become a war arc?
Yeah.
How many people do you think are in the Holy Knights? Like, what do you think the number is at?
I'd say 10.
Didn't we get like a silhouette of them?
Yeah, there was like a silhouette thing.
Yeah, I can't remember because I remember one of them they said looked like he had the same horns as like what Roto had when he was wearing the sun god mask.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah,
6,
that's
7,
true.
8, 9. 9.
No, I said 10. I was close.
Yeah.
So 9, that's enough to like round out like how many people in the Straw Hats, how many people are part of the Blackbeard Pirates, how many people are part of Shanks's crew for his main forces, at least for the most part. So 9, 10 is like the magic number in this series so far,
right?
In regards to groups,
It's true. Yeah.
But yeah, ELBAPH is definitely about to be a fucking war zone because he's literally declaring war right now.
I mean, it's a great venue for a war. There's a lot of space for activity. So much space for activity.
No,
I think
like,
making a declaration like that, we're going to see confrontation. Again, Oda is setting it up with Luffy and the crew or the team going to the castle, seeing that something's up. They're going to try to find Loki. Confrontation is going to happen. And Luffy's reaction when he sees Shamrock is going to be...
Yeah.
A confrontation is going to happen. There's no way that
They see each other now,
Shamrock.
or is
I'm saying 3
zip out of there
chapters.
before he gets... Oh, 3 chapters.
Maybe
okay.
2. No, because I said 3 chapters. In
This
the
is
last
moving
5
much
chapters.
faster than we thought it would already, right? For the most part, in regards to the reveal of Shamrock.
When the fight breaks out, obviously, Luffy's gonna somehow free Loki. Like, it's whether or not he ignores the warnings of other people. Loki has to get out somehow, right?
Well,
What is Loki doing?
I think Loki's still gonna be cooked for a minute right now, bro.
I think Loki's really the only person like standing in the way of like unbeknownst to the rest of the people on ELBAPH, like between the world government like taking ELBAPH under their grips. Like he's really the only dude. Like,
well,
you know,
what probably happens is because I remember Sean, you saying in the chat, you give Luffy sometimes too much credit in regards to not being an idiot.
Bro, my boy knows something, bro. Or like I'm just saying he's aware, and you even said it too. Like I'm not saying like he's gonna be the one to like make everyone aware. I just think that like, you know, maybe him being Yonko status now, like he's just like aware more than he usually is lately. That's all I'm saying.
He seems more aware and more remembering, but like he's still Luffy, and I think you still want to keep that essence. You don't want to make him become like all
that
of a sudden like high IQ. It fits his character better, in my opinion. If running into Shamrock, he's like Shanks. Instead of him being like, "You're not Shanks" immediately, and just like that's like so out of character, I think.
Yeah,
and then somebody has to tell him because he's gonna get so excited and geeked that Zoro's gonna have to be like, "Bro, you paying attention?"
Yeah, like he has an arm.
He has an arm.
What you talking about?
He has with the scar on his face. Yeah. And why is he dressed and doing all this? You know what I mean? And then maybe we see a Zoro versus Shamrock, and we see a Luffy versus Gunko.
Luffy versus Gunko?
Because just kind of like
Luffy versus Shamrock?
Just like a quick hands. It's not the main fight.
I don't think it's gonna be like a full on like that's gonna be a fight, but I think like the immediate reaction will probably be like a Nami and Road find the key, and they're the ones trying to free Loki or find out how to free Loki. Zoro's gonna want to fight Shamrock just because he has a sword,
and he gets smoked.
And
no,
Luffy,
I don't think so. Luffy,
you think Zoro gets smoked?
No, I'm saying Zoro's going to see that Shamrock's literally looks like Shanks. Yeah. He's gonna leave that to his captain. That's for his captain to figure out.
I don't know.
Zoro's job is to take care of whoever's standing in his captain's way, and that is going to be Gunko.
I disagree. I just think because how Shamrock's abilities are starting to show, and like the fact that she can make enlarged like hands in a way, it seems like it goes better fight choreography wise, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about fight choreography for how Oda wants to play this out. He's done this before where we get weird mismatches, right? Maybe Luffy doesn't necessarily want to fight this Shamrock character, and he's still like, and Zoro is the one who handles it. But like Luffy fighting Gunko gives her more like better fight choreography, in my opinion. We don't really see Luffy fight against people with swords. We've never seen.
Why is he fighting the help?
No, I think Corey said help.
I just think it ends up that way, bro. It's not going to be I don't think this is going to be where they lose either. Like this fight is going to be the final fight. I just think this is the first interaction.
First interaction. Exactly.
I can almost see Shamrock not even fighting. I could see Gunko like they like show us how actually powerful Gunko is and how much more powerful Luffy and Zoro need to get. And Shamrock's just like, all right, Gunko, go for it. And she's just like,
we've literally never seen Luffy fight anybody with a sword. The closest thing is Buggy when he held his knives in Orange Town.
Not Buggy.
No, he never fights anybody.
Zoro in that one town, Whiskey Peak. Didn't they fight?
We being dead ass right now, bro.
Listen, I'm just saying.
He
also fought Crocodile, who had a hook.
That's not a sword.
Yeah, but it's still a sharp object.
It's not a sword, bro. He never fought a sword user once.
So you're saying he can't fight a sword user?
No, I just don't think Oda wants Luffy's. I'm not saying story wise. I'm just saying because Luffy is really susceptible to cuts, right?
Yeah.
That's when
maybe not with
when Zoro was because when Zoro used when Kaido used Dragon Twister, those things hurt, right? It's just that's / attribute. We played a One Piece card game. / attribute does works on strike. You know what I mean? So and just how Oda just develops Luffy's fights, he can have more fun as a first interaction. I'm not saying this is where this is going to be like a bout where like either one of these people, both parties lose, or one of the parties is going to lose. I just mean first interaction, Zoro is going to fiend to fight somebody with a sword. And it makes a better fight. It always makes a better choreography.
But that's the thing. Like I almost think like Zoro is so aware now that he's not just going to be like, oh, let me just I'm jumping. Like I don't think he's gonna jump in. I think he's I think Zoro's actually gonna see them and be like, wait, this is a different level. And like Shamrock is not going to have to do anything. I think Shamrock is going to literally stand there and just be
Gunko's gonna
like,
take Zoro and Luffy.
no, I don't. I think Zoro and Luffy get there, and I think Zoro, like, I think they somehow stay reserved and don't try and jump the gun. I think Zoro's there to be that kind of voice of reason almost, and be like, yo, Luffy, I know we have Gear 5 and my shit, but like Shamrock seems a little different.
So you think they're gonna run away? What about Loki though? They're just gonna leave Loki.
I think that's what. So I'm adding the other. I added the other part. So I think it's going to be Gunko fighting Luffy because of the whole giant fist with the arrows thing. The whole arrow ability, it just plays more well with Luffy's Gear 5 ability in regards to just the funness of the fight and the different things and how much it would annoy Gunko as a character fucking around with Luffy. Shanks not Shanks. Shamrock stabs, whatever.
Yeah, stabs.
We'll probably be fighting with Zoro because Zoro's just going to jump to the opportunity, like I said before, to fight somebody with a sword. Makes for better fight choreography as well. Great way to test the whole, like, all right, how strong am I? Can I fight this dude? But what ends up happening is while Road and Nami is there, they will be unlocking Loki, and that will be what kind of breaks up that fight from being finalized. Loki being free. They probably
now
retreat,
the 3 of them.
or maybe the other God's Knights finally appear. But I don't think that's where, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, I think it's a for the time being fight.
So you just mentioned it right now, Corey. Maybe the other God's Knights appear. Regardless of that fact, God's Knights are making moves in the new
I just don't know how
world.
soon.
Yeah. But Dragon always said, I'm pretty much alluding, are we going to see Dragon since God's Knights are finally making their move?
I won't put my money on it.
Are we going to see Dragon and ELBAPH? Because if there's going to be an all-out war on ELBAPH, no? You don't think so, Sean?
No. I mean, like, who you would betting money on Dragon is a bad bet.
Yeah.
Like, you can do it, bro, and I'm not gonna call you stupid. I'm just gonna say I'm not putting my money on it.
I think when he finally does show up, it'll kind of be like he did in Logetown. Like, it'll be like in a moment where, like, Luffy might not ask for it, but like, yes, someone's about to get smoked, and then he shows up finally on some dramatic level stuff. But like, God knows when that'll happen, you know?
Or maybe the first thing we see is Sabo saving Luffy.
Am I crazy to think that Road doesn't make it out of this alive?
Nah, I think he's fine.
No, I don't think so.
Like,
because if he's gonna die, he's gonna die in front of Harujin.
And that's the thing. Like, I think the commotion starts, right? Because they just gave him backstory to why he's like loyal, and I feel like it's to make us be like, oh, okay,
don't kill nobody, bro. Come on, you know he made Road a sim. Bon Clay is alive and Impel Down.
Yeah. He's running the in-between levels.
Oh, I'm tripping then.
He said, "Where's Bon Clay?" I said, "He's alive." That's why
I'm tripping.
You just want to see him back. You just want to see him back.
That's why I'm at the point where I'm just letting the kid fans have kids, because at this point I don't care. Luffy not gonna kill. I mean, Oda not gonna kill nobody. So whatever, kids alive.
Kid fan?
Big Mom's come. The man right here under you.
My boy Kid needs some respect. I'm not saying. I'm not saying Kid is the end all be all. I'm just saying y'all just so quick to disrespect the man. All right.
He's supposed to be Magneto.
Listen, not everybody could be Gear 5 Luffy. Not everybody could be Trafalgar. Like, you know what I'm saying?
More mutant card.
There always has to be a Yamcha of the crew. There always has to be some Yamcha of the crew. Right?
But
you know what I'm saying?
He's supposed to be Magneto. He could do anything with metal,
bro.
And he doesn't even fly.
One would almost call Kid armed and dangerous.
Oh my gosh!
Again.
Yo, rivals brain rot.
So we got Shamrock again declaring he's telling Gunko, let's change tactics, contact Mary Joie. I'm declaring that ELBAPH is going to fall under the world government's command.
Yeah.
So do we think that he wants to contact Mary Joie so that they can teleport more God's Knights, more soldiers onto
Ooh.
ELBAPH, and because that castle is kind of like right there, the
Yeah.
party that the Straw Hats are at with the other giants,
Mm.
all of a sudden, party's about to get crashed.
And they
Yeah.
fight.
Village
They
is
fight
under
somebody
attack.
else. They fight somebody else instead of
Yeah,
going. They don't even
exactly.
make
And
it.
I was gonna say, and that's how Oda does his thing, splits up the Straw Hats and
Yeah.
to
Well,
show
classic
everybody's
move.
battle individual.
Well, at
like,
this point,
scene by scene.
it almost makes me think that, like, okay, if I'm gonna lean more into like Danny's thought, depending on how they communicate, because we know that the Revolutionary Army can kind of sometimes hear how they communicate in regards to, like, I don't know how they be
the
tapping.
world government,
Yeah,
like tapping
how they be
Yeah.
tapping the world government calls.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I think this is ELBAPH could be. One Piece could be ending sooner than we think. Honestly, I know people don't
I
think
don't know
it.
about that.
I'm just saying because I see this as a way for Lafitte keeps eyes on everything up there, right? Lafitte could be telling once they start to make some moves, maybe that the government is going to ELBAPH, so that
Time to jump.
Blackbeard thinks to go there.
Blackbeard's not going to ELBAPH. Bro, he's gonna focus on getting the ancient weapons.
Okay,
he's gonna focus on Shirahoshi or
well,
Pluton.
either way, he go to Mary Joie or he goes to. They're gonna find out the government is mobilizing their strongest people. So he goes to Mary Joie or he goes to take advantage of it at ELBAPH. You know
Yes.
what I mean? He
Okay,
either
well,
Yeah.
like because he take advantage of the chaos. That's one thing he does.
Yeah.
He takes advantage of
Yes.
chaos, right? The red hair pirates are probably gonna also be there as well. Which
Where?
I'm
In
here
ELBAPH?
to in ELBAPH. They are coming back, aren't they? At least from what I think. They said they don't. He's on the island somewhere. They
Yeah.
don't know where he is.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying the statement. Maybe One Piece is trying to end sooner than we think it is because ELBAPH has enough space, literally, to fit so many different factions fighting.
Yeah. Well, what do you think?
Especially on an island that doesn't want to have fighting or war anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's on brand. I can see it.
And
What
the whole
would
Loki
you-
decided to destroy
I don't
the
know
world.
about ending it, but like you're saying, like
No, just the
like
final war.
like a end
This-
of show level war.
No, I think this big war that we expect to come is coming sooner than we think, which
Yeah.
leads to One Piece ending in my eyes sooner than we think. Like maybe it happens here at ELBAPH instead of what other people thought. Like the big war happens on Laugh Tale, the big war happens on Mary Joie. ELBAPH has
Yeah.
enough space.
Yeah.
Right.
Which
When
is
does, when,
just
does,
space.
when does Beppo show up with Law and everybody?
maybe he
No,
meets
they're
up
not
with
coming to
Buggy.
ELBAPH.
They go meet up with Buggy and Crocodile.
I
and
think-
meet
I
Corey
think
doesn't
that's
want
more
Law
likely.
back. Corey's had
Now-
enough Law.
Talking about more space, though. So we know Harujin is in ELBAPH. He's excited to meet Luffy. We know a war is
Harujin
about to
already
happen.
met Luffy.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. He knows he was about to meet Luffy. I'm trying to backtrack a little bit, right? I'm trying to backtrack. We know that Harujin was about to meet Luffy. He was really excited. He heard that Luffy officially became a Yonko, right? We now know. Well, Corey, you're also theorizing ELBAPH could be the site of the final war. What if Harujin called up the Straw Hat fleet? It was like, yo, guys, pull through. We're about to feast with our fleet captain. What
Yeah.
if the Straw Hat fleet comes through in a little bit to help out?
That adds to it. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I know you don't want to ever think One Piece is gonna end, but that's why I'm saying, like, leaning to like, hey man, ELBAPH is the perfect venue, whether it be the underworld where we can see a bunch of fights, whether it be the sun.
It's not the final arc. It's not the final arc.
Not the final arc is something completely different, but I'm saying the final war. You know what I mean?
If it means we get Bartolomeo, I'm for it, bro.
I think the
Yo,
final war will
Naruto?
happen for the One Piece. That's when the Marines are going
I
to
don't-
come in. That's when the other Yonko are going to come in. That's not. This is ELBAPH is not going to be the final
I think
war.
the trip to the One Piece leads to is what is coming after this, bro. Truthfully.
Well, maybe the fight for the One Piece is a Davy Back fight, because clearly we're not getting a Davy Back fight in ELBAPH. My theory for that is out the fucking
Yeah,
window.
like maybe the people who make it out of ELBAPH, however this all concludes in ELBAPH, like
They're the ones going after One Piece.
like it could be like because we know that we're in the final saga, right? He said it, so let's kind of understand how much time that could potentially mean. Wano was 4 years of real time. Egghead was the beginning of the final saga. What was that? 2.5 years? 2 years?
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
ELBAPH could fuck around and be 3 years for all we know right now.
Yeah, easy.
Or 2 years, right? And then we probably get 1 or 2 more arcs after this. one kind of leading to like, you know, the One Piece, and one leaning towards like maybe epilogue status or something else like that.
Yeah.
At best, max 3 arcs, right? I can indulge you more and say maybe 3 arcs. So let's say maybe what, a 5-year span. So that's gonna move fast. I know that doesn't seem, you know, that's closer than we think. We know how quickly. Listen, 2020 was just around the corner, so 5 years moves like that. And
you're right.
ending the anime at 30 years, the manga will be at what, 35 years? About.
Yeah.
Just saying. But how are we feeling about this chapter overall, guys? Like, what are you guys gonna give this out of 10?
Damn, I gave the last one like an 8, right? This one's
probably a 9 for me. Because again, like there's a lot to theorize here.
You didn't give the last one a 10.
Me?
Sean.
No, I said
he gave
8.
the last one an 8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said 8.
Sorry.
For me, this is probably a 9 because, again, like the Shamrock reveal, the declaration of war, seeing Loki getting beat the fuck up, and just seeing that Oda's putting the pieces together for a confrontation between Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Road versus Shamrock. I'm really looking forward to it. And again, the drip is unreal for both Gunko and Shamrock. It's Oda 8 here in that last final 2
I'm
pages.
taking Shamrock over Shanks all day.
Yo, Chin, Shamrock manga?
Yo. Yeah, we gotta get the Shamrock event manga too.
Ooh.
Yo, it's gonna be a 10 course Shamrock.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I can't wait.
And call Shamrock, but it's like blue. It's
Oh, that'd be tough.
Nah, it's gonna be black,
Oh,
bro. They're gonna be
Black,
gonna
yeah, it
be black.
has to
God's
be,
gonna be
yeah.
black.
yeah.
That with the whatchamacallit, the girl saying all black.
Yeah. No, I think I would agree with the rating of this chapter being like a 9, because it's like Oda gave definitive info in this one, and I always go back to those 1 or 2 chapters that's like, oh yeah, we're kind of gonna explain the will of D, or what the D means, but then they don't. Like, they literally just said like, oh yeah, the D could mean something, and you're like, did you really tell me anything? Like,
Did you tell me anything?
Did I actually find out anything? They're like, yeah, you know, like the will of D is something that exists in this world, and you're like, I already knew that.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I already knew that.
It's like confirming stuff for the characters, but like we as readers have already. I mean, it depends on people's reading comprehension. Sometimes there's some people who need to be blatantly told things. You know, there's some anime only people who like to look away from the TV, or they play in dub so they can wash dishes. And I'm not knocking you if you want to wash dishes and do your laundry while you have the dub on. But if you're not paying attention, this is how you miss details. So sometimes they be needing Oda to say it blatantly out loud, because us fiends, we be over here like, oh, well, actually, I noticed that actually 230 chapters ago.
The D stands for dragon.
The D is for these nuts, actually.
Yeah, that's for these nuts.
Yeah, one time that Oda had Luffy talking to a squirrel, and that's how we know it's D's nuts. Like, I don't know.
Like, as we were rereading through this, I'm like trying to analyze everything in the background. I'm like, what is going on here? The only thing that I noticed, I'm like, yo, Loki's got like some sick tattoos, but that doesn't really explain anything to me. Like, it doesn't connect anything back to anything. And then I was just like, yo, the king kind of looks like Kaido, but that's it.
Listen, the for me, the chapter, at first it was about an 8, but now that I have more time to think about it, on the implications of everything that happens, and the clues that start to be to start to unveil itself, because, you know, Oda, we said this before, Oda has always tried to trick us in regards to when it comes to monarchies in these arcs, whether they be bad people who are actually good or good people who are actually bad. If you can't see this coming, and we know the man likes to recycle arc formulas, if you can't see this coming, have you been paying attention to One Piece the whole time? You know what I mean? And King Harold is ruining ELBAPH. We need to make ELBAPH great again, guys. We need to have the La Mega conversation, because Loki has been trying to big us back up to being at the proud warrior clan, island, country that we were. We need to get back to our country puller. Apparently, he's a country puller instead of a continent puller, actually, for oars, because the translation was off.
Okay.
We need to get back to
puller. Sounds so
it. Don't
much
hit. It don't
worse.
hit.
Yeah.
It don't hit.
Continent puller,
Because oars was like somebody who would form together different islands, and then because he could pull islands, and then whatever, or the
Oars
not
of
oars, but like
Pangea.
whatever the ancient. Yeah, bro, crazy shit. But I'm leaning this chapter towards a 9 rather than the 8. Like the implications of everything here, Shamrock's reveal and its design. Why is bro not a saint? Like I have so many more questions now after getting so many answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean, what about you? Did you give it a rating?
No, I agree. I think it has to be like a 9. Only because like it's literally 200 chapters of buildup that we finally got the answers. You know, there's so many YouTube videos and so much content produced.
It shakes a fraud.
Not knowing what the answers are. And now that we got it, it's like, bro, like, here you go. You know?
Yeah. It's like, here you go. But then at the same time, you're like, all right, well, now what? I got 6 more questions.
Yeah.
All I know is that Shamrock is here to fight. He's a colonizer. He looks like a conquistador right now in that
This
fit.
man has S's all over his outfit.
Dude, what is that?
And his
name
is
The what?
The French dude from
the Rose Gundam's
the Rose Gundam pilot. What's his name?
Bro, I just watched an episode 2. Been rewatching. It starts off like
George Desan.
Yeah, George Desan.
That's who he looked like, bro. He looked like George Desan, bro. Yo, Danny, Google George Desan.
I'm doing it.
He ain't no conquistador, bro. He is French.
I just can't wait for OPO 15. OPO 15 for my Shamrock card, bro.
OPO 15.
Can't wait.
Oh damn! Well, I mean, minus the hair, but yeah, 100%.
Yeah, bro, he French.
He's gonna let that braid out.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying he has a rapier. It's not the same sword as Shanks, because like it has the same type of hilt. He has the same type of he has the same type of vibe, the clothes, the ascot, and everything like that. But do we think Shamrock has a devil fruit?
Nah,
no.
I want to say no. I feel like they got to be strong enough just like without it.
The Figureland family, they don't do devil fruits.
Well,
they don't need it.
We don't know that yet. We don't know.
No, we don't.
We don't know if Garling. Well, for all we know, the way Shanks is raised is he was raised by Roger with no devil fruit, so he takes after Roger. But that other side of the family, like Garling, is probably going to take whatever abilities he can get from Emu. We see Gunku has a devil fruit. Who's to say that the Shanks twin, instead of being like so hockey focused like Shanks, doesn't lean into having a crazy devil fruit power instead?
He could be the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
What do you want it to be, Corey?
Shit, I don't, bro. Oda is you can't really guess this, bro, because
you want him to have a devil fruit.
He's got the sword fruit.
I think he
aura fruit.
He's got the French fruit.
He has the French fruit. He has the Desan
French. Yeah.
The rose fruit. The rose fruit. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, the Gundam fruit.
The Gundam fruit. Yo, if he has the Gundam fruit.
See, I mean,
it's a wrap.
See, if Kid used his devil fruit properly, he could have made a fucking Gundam. But what did he do? Soiled it.
That's good.
Soiled it. I think it makes for a good dichotomy theme wise if he's the opposite of Shanks in regards to even how he goes about his power and thing like that. He can still be strong. I'm not saying he's weak, right? He probably still has hockey, but Shanks is such a hockey focused character, giving giving Shamrock a crazy devil fruit ability.
Yeah, would he be the only crazy swordsman that has a devil fruit then?
What if his devil fruit is a Bankai? And he goes,
Bankai.
I would be okay with it. I would be
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so hard.
Roar,
Yeah,
Zabimaru.
Because if he's like the only swordsman with a devil fruit, like top 3 swordsmen with a devil fruit.
Fujitora has a devil fruit.
Oh, yeah.
He has the gravity fruit. I mean, if you want to count Mr.
Like
One,
crazy devil fruit.
if you want to count Mr. One, I don't know. There's other people that have like devil fruits that have swords, but like him being this high
three,
like, just
like-
just him being there with and I guess if you want to count Ethan Bear and Venus Juro or whatever.
Doflamingo's guy too. He had the flag fruit.
Oh yeah, fucking
Or the Aerosmith looking guy.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Diamante.
Trafalgar
Yeah.
Law. He's a swordsman.
Yeah. It's not uncommon, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it'd be cool to see what type of fruit.
It would just
he
be
would
cool
have.
to like have him, because like say he somehow meets up, eventually win Blackbeard, right? You have somebody that could cancel out a fruit, but he also still has his crazy hockey and swordsmanship, right?
Well, Blackbeard's kind of rare. Blackbeard's hockey ain't all that.
Where does Shamrock rank on the
can
swordsman
cancel,
list?
right?
Blackbeard on the swordsman list?
No, I said Shamrock.
Shamrock.
Oh, Shamrock on the swordsman list. I'm not willing to place no bets right now, bro. Because if I'm leaning towards like devil fruit user, I don't think I want to lean too much into his sword skill, especially if that's just a little rapier.
I think he smokes Zoro, bro.
Oh, you think he cooks Zoro?
I think he cooks him.
I think he gives him a run for his
I don't
money.
think it's low
I don't
diff.
think. Yeah, I don't think.
No, yeah, I don't think it's no
but
diff.
like maybe he is. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe he's like not that good with the sword, and that's why he has a devil fruit. Like
just all show, just a show,
Yeah.
just a flex.
no, like he needs it. Like he optimizes his devil fruit with the sword, but like
Just
I don't know, the way he's got his hands on the top of that sword, just saying I'm sick of all these
Aura.
useless people. I don't. I
even
feel like
even
he's a
King had a
swordsman.
sword and he didn't really bang with the sword like that.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's
That's true.
100%.
We seen it,
Uh,
bro. We
Listen,
don't-
at the end of the day, Shamrock has both arms. So
he has two
do what you
arms.
will with that. Do what
Yeah.
you will with that.
Listen, bro, I'm excited for what they're gonna pull, especially because like the world government really does seem like they depend on devil fruits for power more than hockey. Garp is like the only standout that
Right.
has
Yeah.
focused on hockey. So it fits kind of the mold of the world government being so focused on that version of power. You know what I mean? Means outside of like just straight will and strength and things like that. All right. Well, we yapped for about close to 2 hours. Chin, thank you again for coming through, bro, for the
Thank
stream.
you for having me.
We had a lot of fun. Hopefully you down to join us again for another chapter.
For sure.
Sean, fourth time. Maybe your fifth time could be in person. Who knows?
I was gonna say maybe it'll be in person.
Maybe
one day.
maybe it'll be in person and we can give you your 5-timers robe.
Either that or we'll get you a punch card.
But
Wow.
we'll get you a punch card to like a Mr. Smoothie or something. I don't know. Is there a Mr. Softy punch card? Mr.
I'm
Smoothie.
grateful.
Marvel.
Bro. I'm grateful for anything,
Marvel.
bro.
We'll get you one to was it CC Jitters or whatever from Flash, the cafe they worked in.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Jitters
Wow.
Cafe.
Callback.
It was a
Since-
callback. I never finished that series, but
Same.
where I finished, it was pretty good. So maybe I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah,
No,
you don't
no,
wanna
don't
ruin
ruin
it.
it. First
Don't
like
ruin
4
it,
seasons
bro.
are good. After Godspeed, I think it was over. I think it was cooked.
Yeah.
100%. I agree.
Bro, once they
Yeah.
got rid of Wally West, I said, no, why you guys using the budget
I
on other
actually
shit?
Yeah.
I didn't like Wally, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't like
Nah, bro, they just squandered like his character use in the show,
Yeah.
bro, but they didn't have budget for 2 species to be running.
yeah.
Yeah, it showed.
Damn. Damn, bro. But yeah, thank you guys again for coming through for the stream. Shout out to everybody who came through to check out the stream on all the platforms. We see a couple people.
Thank you for
on,
the comments.
Yeah, we see people on Instagram. We've been streaming on. We streamed on Twitch for the first time. Actually, we never streamed on Twitch before, so we got that on there. Shout out for everybody that's coming. Yeah, bro, we in multiple places at one time.
I like it.
You know what I mean? The only one I can't figure out is TikTok because I don't have a Windows computer, so it doesn't let me get the whole desktop and all the shenanigans or whatever. But make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow Chin on all socials, Chinston Noodles, Brolic News. You can find them there. I don't know if Sean's page is even public or anything like that. He probably has a private page. So if you want to follow Sean, you could find him at SI Hype. You can find. I'll put that in the description down below. So
I might start streaming soon, guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
look at that. See, motivation, bro.
I might do it.
TCG.
I might do it. I might do it.
You've already put yourself on camera all these times. You have a whole setup, bro. Let
Yo,
us be the
I've
guiding
invested.
light.
I gotta do it. You're right,
You might as well, bro. You could be the next Eggman. You could be the Sean man.
bro. I'm not trying to start beef. I'm not trying to start beef, but I just feel like the One Piece like content community is kind of like mid. I'm just gonna be, but whatever.
There's only like
Saying
two.
that on the stream, bro.
Yeah, I just.
One Piece
I don't know,
content
bro.
or One Piece card
I think he meant to
content?
say card game. I think he meant
Yeah,
Did
no,
you-
card. No, the card content. The
Yeah,
card
Okay,
alright,
okay.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
Danny,
yeah.
whoa,
Danny
that's
You
was,
making
Danny
a-
was like,
hard
damn, we right
content
here,
guy.
bro.
Yeah,
Well,
especially
no,
that
no.
guy Shonen Showdown. Nah.
Bro,
Bro,
we-
Rob.
Just that we on the Shonen Showdown sweatshop payroll,
Yeah.
guys. But
Yo,
Yeah,
shit,
you
you
know.
know that I know him? You know that I met him one time on like the LIRR?
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me
I told
that.
you? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so crazy, bro.
you just call him slap. You just call him slipping.
Yeah,
bro,
Rob didn't even remember.
Bro, he
course
came
not,
up to
bro.
me, bro. I was minding my own business. This dude come up to me trying to talk about, bro. I was like, bro, if you don't get the hell out of here, bro.
Yo, why? Jill, son, y'all always.
He tried to hit-
crazy.
he tried
You
to
don't
hit-
even
he
know
tried to
him.
hit me with
Everybody
it.
always smoking, bro.
Yeah, he
Like, bro,
he tried to say. He said, "Hey, you want to buy some XRP?"
Yo,
wow.
Wizzo, to
Chin,
clarify,
he
Sean
almost-
was talking
he
about
almost-
One Piece card game creators, not One Piece
Yes,
creators.
yes,
He's
yeah,
talking about the
yes.
One Piece
No,
card
you guys-
game content
One
creators.
Piece
You
community
have to
content,
make sure
I
you
love.
enunciate, bro. You have to
Yeah.
say
Yes.
say what you mean on the internet.
I was gonna say, yeah,
love
especially
the One
especially when it
Piece
comes to One
content.
Piece.
Yeah, I love all that content. That's all I watch. But the card game itself, I just feel like there's something missing there. I don't know. Me personally.
It's like 3 people that I follow for the
Yeah.
card stuff.
Yeah, people fell off, man. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a like, and if you're watching after the fact, leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts. Traditionally, we do stream either Sunday or Monday, depending on if a chapter comes out. We will be streaming Kagurabachi tomorrow. We'll be doing, I believe it's chapters 64, 65, and 66.
Something like that.
Damn,
I don't
there's
know how
mad
many- Oh, I gotta-
chapters.
I gotta read
Yeah,
the chapter
it's
actually. I think I'm gonna do it
64,
right now.
65. 64,
Okay, there's no
65.
66?
No.
Okay,
No, it says
cool.
65 right now.
Yeah, so tomorrow will be 64 and 65. That will be around 9:30 p.m. So if you want to check that out, we will be streaming same platforms we are right now. Hopefully we can add some more as we roll them out. But thank you guys again and enjoy your life.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.